So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
France with the corner, they're first. Definitely not one of his best. Brahim Diaz. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence.
He's gone for goal! No, he's missed it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Riyad. Mazraoui. And it's El Khanous. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Rabiot. This might spell danger. He'll try from distance. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a throw. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Olise. Ball played for Dembele. Back it comes. Now try to spin that positively. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hakimi can clear it away. Unahi. He's in a great position here. That's destined for the flank. El Khanous. He shifted it to the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
El Khanous. Mbappe. And it's El Khanous. Olise. Out of play for a throw. Dembele. And it's Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Spread it left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Dembele. Ambitious ball here. Brahim Diaz! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Mbappe, and here's Olise. Olise, and it's Koundé. Dembele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his...
He's having a hit! Again, a brilliant save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence. Morocco genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link.
Shot! And that's a sharp finish. No, flags up on the far side.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Rabiot and Hernandez. Doué. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's gone out for a throw-in. Chouameni. Now Saliba, spread out to the left. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Now it's Mbappe. Al-Khanous, looking for options for movement. That looks a good ball through. Dembele. Now it's Olise. And here's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. He's on it, can he get away? Real chance! Goal, France! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 26 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Pass somewhat off target. Big chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 20...
Strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Koundé, just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Good effort from distance. Still very early doors, but it is a closely... That's good play. Tries one from range. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Riyad. Diop. Bunu gets it away. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Al-Khanous. Mazraoui. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Olise. Dembele. Unahi. a really well-measured ball. That's going wide left.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Goes for a shot! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Morocco leading now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
France are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Dembele. He has a look up. Dembele. Rabiot. And this is shoots! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. El Khanous. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's managed to get free. Koundé spots it and intercepts. He is through here. Oh, super! Unahi! Missed the target.
Unahi certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Chouameni. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Olise. Lovely feet.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold up.
Koundé. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good looking. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out towards the right wing.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Doué really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Brahim Diaz. And it's made its way to him. And he's running through.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's had it nicked away. Hernandez. And for the first half, that is that. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Hello attendees, this
So
is
we reach the halfway point.
children's
Everything.
Kindly
Two sides
contact
going
a
tooth
nearby
and nail.
member of
Would serve this up.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for France. Number 14. Rabiot.
And we get things going again.
Desiree doing.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
Pinches it off him. France come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
El Khanous receives it in a wide position. El Khanous proves just a little bit too strong. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Barcola. And here's Dembele. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has been slung wide. Hakimi. El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. Great ball if he can get there. Unahi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Conte. Upamecano. And Koundé. And here's Elise. And here's Dembele. Good ball, good take. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Brahim Diaz. Upamecano cuts it out. Goes looking wide. Diop. Unahi. And it's Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Hernandez does well to get it back. Maignan. Now Saliba. Saliba. Riyad. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He's picked his way through. Space for him to turn and look. Maignan clears without hesitation. Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Conte. Now it's Barcola. The keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It'll be a throw-in. Conte. Hernandez. He's going for goal! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Great vision. Great chance! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for France. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 4, Upamecano. Coming on the field.
France can make their change now with a break in play.
Number 21,
Morocco now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And here's Mateta. Look at the space here. And the shot! Loose. In he goes again. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Unahi. That's going wide left. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Matisse. Had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Mazraoui gets it away. Morocco are looking to go forward now. It's El Kanous. Can he get it through? El Kanous is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no...
Chance for a shot! And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Hernandez clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't...
Unahi powering forward here. Hakimi has the space to scheme. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Olise. Lovely bit of skill. Hakimi. And it's Diaz. Unahi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba. And it's Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a pop! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Terrific save by Manuel. Conte, he's trying to hit the front line here. 75 minutes played. That's a good ball out wide.
Brahim Diaz.
That's going to go a long way. Mateta. Now it's Olise. Brahim Diaz. And here's Mateta. And here's Olise. Foot in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Riyad is there to clear. And here's Mateta. Stuck it away! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
This looks promising. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting...
And the shot! Goal! Morocco! And again they hit the front. And he's stuck.
Just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for France, number 11, Olise.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Hernandez.
So we have a breakthrough.
On the field,
Now how will things
number
develop from
9,
here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Hernandez wins the duel this time. Barcola. Not the most accurate pass. Opts for safety. El Ainaoui. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that pass the better. Barcola.
2 added minutes.
And
has
the
been
referee's
indicated.
looking at his watch. We could be done here. Thuram. El Ainaoui.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
That is good alertness. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Mateta. Now this could shapes this. It's bounced back off the post. And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Areas within these grounds.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage. And I think when you look back on it, Peter, the crowd played its part, there's no doubt about that. They got a bit down on their team, you know, early in the game, and it just went downhill from there.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a true heavyweight. Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He steps in, and that's the end of that. you identify as the key?
A good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely...
Space for him to turn and look. And he's in on... He's had a shot! Over to the right flank. Olise engages and forces him off the ball. And it had to be. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. And here's Mbappe. Oh, shoot, there's the shot! Oh, good finish! Oh, but the flag's up.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. He has a look up. Olise. And it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Doué! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Olise. Alcanus. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Mbappe. Unahi. That's Brahim Diaz. Can he spark a counter here? Rabiot wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Out towards the flank. All the way back. Maignan. El Ainaoui. Now that's well seen too. Doué. Upamecano. And it's Koundé. Chouameni. And it's Mazraoui. And he plays one through. And it's made its way to him. Mazraoui made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Upamecano. And it's Koundé. Olise. Oh, that's ambitious. Unahi. Mbappe. Now it's Olise. That's a good ball out wide. That's good play. Mazraoui. And El Ainaoui. And here's Dembele. And he's picked it up out wide. Picked out, goes for a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now, can they get him away? France very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Elise skims one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Doué. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rabiot, and here's them, shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France have their second corner now. El Khanous tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's El Khanous. And it's Mazraoui looking to play him in. Chance effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Diop. And if you have just finished. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Diaz. Hakimi. And a chance! And he's stuck it away. Just one goal in it now. Game on! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
After 36 minutes is number 2, Hakimi.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That is good alertness. Koundé. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. El Khanous. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rabiot. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Dembele. Mbappe. Oui. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. Terrific save by Manuel. In he goes again. And that's a sharp finish. Morocco are back in business. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Number 11.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to
Rabiot.
Right, the moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Koundé for Olise. And it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. El Kanous. And he's managed to get free. Getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Koundé. And here's Olise. Oh, Red, nice interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Diop. He's shifting through the gears here. Brahim Diaz. And that's a good intervention. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saliba. And it's Hernandez. And it's Doué. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dembele. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Doué. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. El Kanous. Free. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Saliba. And Upamecano. Koundé. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Hernandez. And Upamecano. Koundé. Diop. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. And that's aimed into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Mbappe being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Hakimi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Tchouaméni. Now Saliba. Upamecano. And it's Koundé. Saliba. And it's Hernandez. Upamecano. And it's Koundé. And it's Dembele. He's on it, can he get away? He's having a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Unahi. Just about up to the hour now. And he's found a way past. Unahi looking for options for movement. Tries one from range. Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nicely spread. Hernandez cuts it out. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, now he can... And the shot! Goal! Morocco! And the comeback is complete. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
It's
Rabiot.
Morocco, Saliba. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. Brahim Diaz. Foot in. Unahi. And it's Hakimi. Thuram. Dembele. And it's Koundé. Now Barcola. And here's Dembele. Now it's Thuram.
An impact sub.
Morocco choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Quite a game.
Level of scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Konate. Dembele. Turns back here. Now this could be a chance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shot a goal! And that's a real chance missed. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Thuram. Shot, surely! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And we are going to see a change. Two changes here, and both in the back line.
Yeah, it's a reshuffle at the back, Peter. Introducing more solidity, I would think. So in on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Very nicely. Can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target.
Substitution.
And here's Thuram. He'll try from distance. They are queuing up to have a go here.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Brahim Diaz. And it's Hakimi. Threads one in. And he's well positioned. And he shoots! He's got a goal! And right near the end, we have parity.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 20. Substitution in progress.
So we have nothing in it still. We move to extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So here we go then. And we are already back underway. France conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Thuram is onto this. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Barcola. Riyad. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcola. Thuram. Dembele. And here's Barcola. Oh, such a clever touch. And that's played in low. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, nice touch. No way through, so back it comes. And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Bruno claims it without any fuss. Barcola. Tries to pass.
Substitutions taking place.
Chouameni. And it's Dembele. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Doué. Now it's Thuram. And it's Dembele. Barcola. And he's heaved it away. Here's Chouameni. He's in a great position here. It's run loose here.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aimed beyond the defence. Mignon chooses to deal with it himself. No way through. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Mazraoui receives it in a wide position. Goes down, but nothing given. And he's being shifted off it. Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Good ball, good take. Look at the space here, and the shots! And that was very necessary. Gusto. Konate. Mignon. And it's Hernandez. Doué. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. El Ainaoui. Amrabat. He's found space here. Konate, and that is doing no... Drills one in. Nicely aimed pass. Thuram. Goes looking wide. Now it's Dembele. And here's Thuram. And here's Doué. Hernandez. Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
France look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now?
Tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Morocco really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Very much into the last knockings. This looks promising. Thuram! Hits off target and by quite a way. Amrabat. Now Mazraoui. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Love chance! And that's it! They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing.
Quick reminder today, please have
So there
your
we
entry
have it,
tickets
Jim.
at hand,
A
as
game
it's time to
seemingly
announce today's
destined for
winning lottery
stalemate,
numbers.
but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this. Hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good... So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Good ball, good take. That is ended up in... El Canous was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on...
Mbappe. Now this could be... Olise!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he's having a go! And that has fair fizzed. Brahim Diaz. Some good work on the right flank here. He's in a great position here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the ball place to work with.
El Ainawi. And it's Doué. Dembele, nicely spread. Now it's Olise. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a sharp... And he's in on goal! Olise! In he goes again! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's on it, can he get away? Chouameni plays it all the way forward. And here's Olise. Mazraoui, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Olise.
That was lovely, that.
Chance for a shot! And again! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's gone out for a throw-in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Brahim Diaz. There will be a throw-in. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's gone behind. Koundé. Olise. Rabiot. And it's Hernandez. Diop. And it's Diaz. He can run onto that. Unahi. Oh, shot a goal! Goal! Morocco! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 8.
And just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Koundé makes a move down the right. And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. El Ainawi in with the challenge. Now it's Doué. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? It's a goal! A game of thrills goals, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 26 minutes is
Piercing,
number 7.
piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Another throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. Now that's well seen too. Al-Kanous. Unahi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Olise. Olise. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Picked out, great chance!
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bunu with the clearance. Unahi. That has not gone well. Koundé. Chouameni. All played for Dembele. And here's Mbappe. And he shoots! And how good was that? A finish of true class. And the comeback is complete.
The goal scorer for France after 32 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
France leading now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rightly gives him offside. Diop. France have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Brahim Diaz. El Ainaoui. And it's Hakimi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Hakimi. Riyad. And Diop. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. El-Kanous, he's got away. Skims one in. Oh, robust challenge. France have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. Olise. Doué. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! Unahi. He shifted it to the flank. This looks promising. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Mbappe takes a shot! Off the post! Al-Kanous. And it's Mazraoui. Unahi. Nicely shaped ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Upamecano. And it's Koundé for Olise. Oh, there's a probing ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Al-Kanous. And it's El-Ainaoui. Riyad. And it's Mazraoui. And Al-Kanous. And it's El-Ainaoui. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's a searching pass. Saliba. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And we are back on the way. He's having a hit! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
France palpably stronger, better, superior. Al-Kanous. Looking for the run. Mazraoui. Looking for options for movement. Delivers with chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Doué. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Dembele. It's a pretty loose pass. Rabiot. Tries one from range. Oh my word, that is quite something. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Saliba, that's destined for the flank. And it's Rabiot. And Upamecano. Koundé. And it's Dembele. Riyad did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Diop getting this one clear. Dembele needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And there's the shot! Oh! Morocco, and the shot! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
After 59 minutes is number 20, Desiree Doué.
So now the difference is 3. Unahi. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? The ball has bounced loose now. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rabiot. Now it's Doué. Mbappe is onto this. El Ainaoui. Over to the right flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's bounced back off the post. Well, that's an excellent interception. Rabiot. He'll try from distance. They want to be quick to recover this. He's going for goal! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And here's Brahim Diaz. Tries to play it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Saliba. And it's Doué. Doué charging forward, the ball at his feet. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Hakimi. Chance! And somehow he kept it out.
Morocco really are good.
Throws in his head. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Doué. Riyad promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe has got himself a free kick, and that's going to be a booking. Diop kept his eye on it, and he's there. El Ainaoui. Good running, strong and purposeful. Unahi, and he welcomes... And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Ah, looks a smashing ball. And a chance! It's loose now. Oh, it's fallen loose again! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Chouameni. And Hernandez. Doué. And it's made its way to him. Dembele. has found the net here, of course. Just about up to 75 minutes. And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, we always look the favourite there. Hakimi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Minutes is number 2, Hakimi. Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Morocco may be down, but not out just yet. Mazraoui plays the return pass. He's in plenty of space here. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. El Ainaoui. Unahi. That's a good ball out wide. Rabiot. And it's Dembele. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. El Ainaoui. Played out towards the right wing. Upamecano. And Koundé. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Mazraoui. Unahi tries to pass it through. He might be in here. Spread to the right. He is through here. The ball goes in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Saliba. And it's Hernandez. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Unahi. Oh, good spread. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Just 5 minutes left. Mbappe is onto this. Caught offside that time.
Substitutions taking place. Number 11, Olise. Number 4,
Riyad.
Dayo Upamecano. Number 14,
Now
Rabiot.
Salah Eddin.
Number
It's a
7,
promising position.
Dembele. Number 5,
No, that was never going to
Jules
make it.
Koundé. Coming on the field, number 9,
Nicely spread.
number 12, Barcola. Number 26,
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
13, Conte. Number 24,
Gusto wins the
Ryan
duel
Cherki.
this time.
Number 2,
And it's made its way to him. Spread out to the left. Now it's Doué. El Ainaoui. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well played. Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Morocco give
There will be
themselves a
3
chance
minutes at
of
a
a
time.
fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Now it's Thuram. And the number on the board is 3. And that's another fine save.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Salah Eddin. Lacroix calmly anticipates. He's a shot. He's had a shot! And that's it. France have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies
Hello, everybody,
and
and
quite a
welcome to
contest
today's-
ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect... Oh, he's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick.
Unahi! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Unahi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And it's Dembele. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That's a little off target. Elise played out wide. El Ainaoui in with the challenge. And here's Elise. Mbappe. Shot could be on. Doué!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Hakimi. That's a good foray he's making. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. But he's well positioned. Oh, shooting chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Alcanus. Diop. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of... So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either.
It's Dembele! Goal! France! And France are in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson for them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So, a breakthrough already. Shifted it to the flank. Now this could be a chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now that looks a decent ball. Unahi. It's out for a goal kick. Are we? Pass somewhat off target. And that was asking for too much. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Mazraoui. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Mazraoui. Delivered from distance. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Olise. Olise. Well, that has not gone well. Nicely intercepted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Alcanus looking to receive it in space. France claim it back to much approval.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Dembele. And here's Doué. Oh, that's... And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to cross. Koundé. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Unahi. Mazraoui. And Alainawi. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball. Dembele! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Back to the keeper it goes. Hernandez. Saliba. And Upamecano. Koundé. For Olise. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. He's had a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. And it's hoisted clear. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. Alainawi. And Unahi. And it's Tchouaméni. Al-Khanous. Olise. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Al-Khanous. Dembele. And here's Olise. And it's Rabiot. And here's the chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Koundé. Dembele looking understandably energised. Now it's Doué. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Al-Khanous. Now it's Mbappe. No, he's not getting past him there. Al-Khanous. That has been cut short. Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Unahi. Now it's Al-Khanous. Well read, nice interception. Koundé, played out towards the right wing. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brahim Diaz. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hakimi. And he skips past his man. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And they're quick to get it back. Out for a throw. Alainawi. Over to the right flank. Dembele. Oh, good spread. Olise. Olise makes a move down the right. Mazraoui. That'll be a throw-in. Has a look and plays it forward. Mazraoui. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Al-Khanous. Getting up there! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Mazraoui with the short one. Cross needs to be good. Morocco awarded another corner. And it's been taken short. And it's Hakimi. Now this could be a chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Koundé. It's a really well-measured ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Unahi. So, a temporary halt to the action. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
France are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And he's picked it up out wide, and that's played in low. Ainsby, can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Mazraoui. El Kanous. And Unahi. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's El Kanous.
Might want to be careful there.
Nicely aimed pass. El Ainaoui. Tchouaméni charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. France have their second corner now. El Kanous with the clearance. They get a throw-in. Brahim Diaz. Some resolute defending there. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe shapes to shoot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Dembele.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hernandez has given away a free kick. Brahim Diaz knocks it into space. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. Diving header! Spread it left. Doué. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. It's a good foot in there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
France find a position of real strength now. Unahi. Doué was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe! Oh, that's a waste.
France are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Can he latch on to this? Brahim Diaz has it in a wide position. Unahi! Oh, brilliant save. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And he was quick to react. He's given it away! Al-Kanous. And it's Al-Ainawi. Just eases him off the ball. He's having a hit! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Upamecano makes the interception. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. And he's running through. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. And it's Dembele. Hakimi. Dembele. And it's made its way to him. That is good alertness. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Takes a shot! And that's a tidy finish! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
After 68 minutes is number 10, Brahim Diaz.
Morocco may be down, but not out just yet. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's managed to get free. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. El-Ainawi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hernandez. Brahim Diaz. And Diop. Brahim Diaz. Well, that looks a good ball through. Brahim Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Doué. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Unahi. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution for France. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 11, Olise. Number 7, Dembele.
Digne.
Number
That's headed
14,
upfield.
Rabiot.
Now it's
Number
Thuram.
4,
Cherki
Upamecano.
distributed tidily.
Number 19, Hernandez.
Thuram. Shot, surely! And a neat finish. Dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution.
Morocco choosing to make the first change. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's in a great position here. He'll try from distance. It is a very, very good save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. What a throw in.
Substitutions taking place.
Here comes the corner. France get their fourth corner. Cherki plays it short. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Conte. Barcola. Driving on and making good progress. Riyad did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Thuram. He's going for goal! No, not quite.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Amrabat. El Ainaoui. Saliba. And it's Digne. And it's Doué. And this is Kante. El Ainaoui. And here's Barcola. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Thuram. Thuram!
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Chouameni. France can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Doué. Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh, terrible mistake. Decent chance! El Ainaoui. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Amrabat wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Doué. And here's Thuram. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Brahim Diaz. Conte. Doué.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Saliba. Konate, no unnecessary risks.